Well, last time we met Janos Audrin, finally. But he's in a bit of a pickle, I think it's fair to say. Because the Seraphim followed us in here. Although, I gotta ask, how exactly did they get in here? Because if you think about it, we were only able to get in here by shifting to Spectral. And last I checked, humans can't do that. So, the only thing I can think of is, like, I understand they were, like, intended to follow the path that we created and everything. But, yeah, just talking about we had to shift Spectral in the water to get in here. And aside from it's probably hard to swim in, like, plate mail. The only way that I can think of that they would have gotten in here is maybe, like, Mobius teleported them in, or they teleported themselves with the staff, or, like, something like that. I don't know. It seems to be a little bit of a hole in the logic, but who can say? Anyway, yeah, we better go see about this whole Janos situation real quick, because he was in a lot of trouble.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Remember the sword!
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
No, Raziel. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once.
While I have taken yours.
Embrace your destiny, Raziel. You must reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
As I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do, the task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Seraphim dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Audrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Seraphim brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Audrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
Well, there you go. That's how Janos' retreat collapsed. And yeah, I knew he wasn't going to make it. That's not a cutscene that you forget. So, sadly, nothing we could do. Also, yeah, turns out Raziel is the one who kills Janos. And you see how shiny his lips were? He's wearing some lip gloss, I think, or something. Staying hydrated, my man. Anyway, yeah, so unfortunately, Janos didn't make it. But yeah, there's a little talk about the, his heart, the Heart of Darkness there. Which shows up as a power-up in Blood Omen, of course. But now it seems like Raziel has a bit of a beef with himself. So we're going to have to go and sort that out.
We've been expecting you, little Raziel.
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future. For here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure. These demons were unleashed as the penalty for my disobedience.
Yeah, so these demons can talk. I don't think we knew that. At least I don't think we've seen them talk before. So who's pulling the strings with these guys? Hard to say. Uh-oh. This one's not so bad. But it's like the acid guys and the electric guys are a real pain in the ass to deal with. Alright, what do we got down here? Probably a fight. Oh, we can...
Do you really think you can save Nosgoth? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Well, I don't know if we'll save Nosgoth, but those guys aren't going to be here to see it. I was going to say, yeah, we can climb up there, but apparently not. We should probably maybe try to kill a guy fair and square here, just to try and get some HP, maybe. I imagine this guy will stop blocking one of these days. Oh, there we go. Oh, I need him to get down, though. He's a little bit stuck there. Might be able to knock him down. We shoot him from like here, maybe. Hiya. I mean, I guess that'll work as long as he dies. So I had to hit him in the toes a couple times. Oh yeah, we got the Fire Reaver last time too. And apparently it's got a bit of an upgrade because it doesn't extinguish in water. Pretty sure that's how it worked in the first game anyway. I imagine we're probably not going to get any more Reavers either because this is seeming like some end of the game kind of stuff.
The savior of Nosgoth.
I forgot all about the big fire guys here. It's gonna be a little tricky to deal with him. Ow! While these other guys are on my ass here. Although they don't seem to be attacking, interestingly enough. Oh, don't hit me! Hit the giant demon! Like, you guys got bigger fish to fry, I'm afraid. Okay. We'll save after we maybe clear out the riffraff here, I guess. Well, that guy's dead. Should be able to actually get this soul through the wall, maybe. Yeah, that helps a bit. I'm not gonna try to fight this guy fairly. Because, stuff like that. part of the reason that I don't like this combat so much, I've just now realized, is because the dodge doesn't give us any iframes. Like, we can dodge around guys, but they have insane tracking a lot of the time, so they'll just turn and hit us anyway. And the attacks are quick, so you don't get a lot of time to dodge anyways. But I think the really damning thing is just that they don't give you any iframes when you do the dodge, so you get hit a lot. And it just feels bad. I think there's another guy over here, maybe. There's a guy somewhere. I don't know where the hell he is. Oh no, there is a guy right there. Alright, let's get this guy out of here first, I guess. There we go. Probably don't want to get hit by that one. Like that. Ow. There we go. Hey, that was mine. How dare you? Dude was just waiting. You see him? Little soul thief there. Alright, so I think that's all the demons, at least. So now we just gotta figure out how to get back to the physical room. Unless I can save Spectral. I can. That'll work. Okay. I'm sure there'll be a spot to flip back over here. And if we need to use a Reaver, we can probably find whatever font we need nearby. Ooh, well, I was going to say, as long as this door's open. Luckily it is. And this actually, it might be easier to do this in Spectral anyway, because there's more demons. At least we won't have to deal with the Seraphim. Although, then again, we're going to have to deal with all these little guys down here. Now that I think about it. I'm not sure who's shooting me here. Ow. I can't see. Oh, yeah, there's another guy here, yeah. Okay. Might have an easier time dealing with these guys real quick. There you go. Let's get a little HP back. Ah, there's a spot to flip back over. Probably easier to deal with these guys than Seraphim, actually. So I might just stay Spectral here. Alright, that guy's out of here. Let's just get this guy now. Ow. I was pretty sure I dodged there, but I guess not. I think if we die here, we're gonna have to go back to the checkpoint. So hopefully we can avoid that. Maybe there's souls nearby. There's a couple down there, or over there rather. Seems like they just kind of appear after a while. I don't want to fight those guys, I want to fight this guy. There we go. Although I wonder if we're going to have to flip back before too long here anyway. If I see another spot, I probably will, I guess.
Come closer, Raziel.
Sure. Is that close enough? How about that? Oh, can't see where I am. Oh no, I thought I was dodging, but I guess not. He's gotta be almost dead here. The bench! The hell is that? I can't see. I can't see anything. Oh, we can't do that. We could die. Let's see, where's a safe spot to stand? I actually don't know. Oh, that's interesting. These guys will actually block the shots for me. I mean, theoretically, we'll regen eventually here. What? Attacking the wrong guy there. There we go, he's out of here. Just gotta keep swinging. Don't stop swinging. Can't see. There we go. Yeah, well, maybe human realm is easier. I don't know. Depends on how many guys we got to deal with, I guess. Alright, that was a little spicier than expected. Can we actually jump up here? I don't like that. Ah, we can. Okay. And there's our checkpoint as well. Back to the swamp. Thinking it might be... Oh, there's guys here. It might be fastest just to go through this way. This is like back to the Dark Forge or whatever. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, just making sure. I assumed we were going back to the Seraphan Stronghold here, so... Okay, demon free. That's what I like to see. Guess we may as well get an Air Reaver while we're here. Is there a swamp here? I think maybe there is. Yeah. So the
Shall not pass.
You shall not pass. I can't remember one of the when did the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings movies come out? I think this game was what, 2001, maybe 2002. So I think those movies came out right around then, maybe just before. I'm not sure. I don't know if we need Light Reavers specifically for anything. I also don't know if... Oh, we still got ravens in the swamp here. I wonder if... We can still go in there. I don't think there's any reason to, though, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Probably just cruise down this way. And, oh yeah, these guys. Not sure if these shade guys are demons or what. But I'm not going to fight them if I don't have to, because they don't give us anything. Although... Okay. Gotta figure out where I'm going here. Oh, yeah, okay, right. I actually don't know if we need to kill those guys. And I don't know if they shoot either, now that I think about it. I'm going to assume that we need to use this here. Guess we just climb up. Yeah, okay. But now what? Oh, that was a little disorienting. The way that rock moved for some reason. Huh. Well, anyway, I think this is our path. It must be. There we go. Wasn't sure we were going to actually make that jump for a sec. Come to think of it, yeah, we're actually going to get to have a chat maybe with the Elder God again on the way back through. See what he's been up to. I don't know if the Fire Reaver actually, like, does anything. Doesn't seem to. Oh, hello there, sir. Let's have him unlock that one door. I don't know if... Oh no, I went the wrong way. I don't know if it has any special effects. I don't know if any of them have any special effects. Aside from, like, the Light Reaver makes light, and so does this one. And the Air Reaver lets us walk through the swamp, I guess. Okay, let's go maybe this way this time. Okay, yeah, I think this is right. We can go down and see if the Elder God has anything to say for himself. Doesn't seem like it. Giving us a silent treatment.
You have failed me, Raziel.
I wonder, Old One. Did you truly resurrect me, or were you simply there when I awakened from my torment in the abyss? I suspect you found me merely convenient, dropped in your lair by Kain, indestructible for some reason, a durable and gullible tool for you to manipulate. This one thing I readily admit. I have been used by others time and again, but always I seem to stray from their path. What is it about me, demon, that makes me such an unreliable instrument? Why do I survive one trial after another, on and on, in an endless succession of humiliating deaths and resurrections? It seems there is much more to my destiny and my history than I know. Perhaps more than you know as well.
Well, I guess the bad blood between the Elder God and Raziel is not going to improve anytime soon. Also weird that the Elder God didn't have any retort to that. But it is an interesting idea that I hadn't considered. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it was just a convenient thing that Raziel happened to be tossed into the Elder God's lair, and he was like, well, I guess I'll take advantage of this. So I was wondering, like, we have to eat the souls to survive, but so he eats souls too, I guess, or like he has to spin them in the wheel of fate, but it's biologically unclear what that entails. Exactly, and whatever it is, he doesn't like that the vampires make it so the souls can't go to him, but if, it's unclear if the souls that we eat go to him, or if we like poop them out and then he eats them or something, I don't know. There's a lot of questions here about how this relationship works. That shot almost got me right in the back of the foot there. Oh, more guys. I think we can probably just ignore them unless they make another gate, which is entirely possible, but the exit's right here, so hopefully they just don't follow us. They're trying. I think we can outrun them, though. Oh yeah, the door shuts. I forgot about that, so No problems. Actually, yeah, these guys are out here now. So they must be related to the demons or something, because they weren't out here before. It's weird that we're seeing so many of them. There's another one. Ah, back to the pillars.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
It's so weird that everybody knows who we are. We may end up going spectral here involuntarily. Guess we'll see. There's that guy. Maybe we just kill this guy as well. Yeah, I think that's fine. Interestingly, no aerial. Actually, yeah, the pillars are fine. Right, well, yeah, because we're in the past. So, the events with Ariel haven't happened yet, I guess. Not even sure if she exists yet, actually. That's not quite clear. But, yeah, I guess we'll cruise over this way. Maybe we can find some non-demons to, to fight, or at least one of the easier demons to chomp on. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight two guys at once, though. Let's see if we can just find, like, one guy, like, by himself. Otherwise, it might be easier just to go spectral. Well, there's one guy. Don't know if we need Air Reaver right now. I guess... I don't know, I guess that's just so we can go back up if we want to. In case we, like, backtracked early or something. I'm not sure there's any reason for us to do that now. Here we go, yeah, let's maybe try to fight this guy. Or, well, I guess we are going to fight like 3 or 4 guys, after all. I'll try and get behind the pillar here so I can eat the soul. There we go. I think I can actually get you if I just do this, maybe? This doesn't work so well against the sword guys, but since those ones run away, it works a little easier. There we go. Oh, there's actually a checkpoint here, too. Dude, what the fuck is this? Get out of here. Soul's taking its sweet-ass time to get to me. Oh, wow. It's a huge, huge heal there, actually. Alright. And a checkpoint. Sure. No. I'm not fighting all these guys, though. Although I would like to look at this. Doesn't seem like there's much going on. Just some kind of monument, but I'm not sure if it's important or not. I went in a circle. In the wrong direction. I think we gotta go this way. Oh, yeah, there's a Fire Reaver thingy down here. So yeah, I think the Fire Reaver is the last one. Ow, what a shot. Really no reason to fight any of these guys, so I'm just gonna ignore them, I guess, unless we get gated in again.
Over there!
Alright, I think we should be able to save right over here. Oh yeah, look at that, the whole... Whoops, the whole lake is frozen. This guy's gonna have to go, though. Oh, it may return to hell if I can't fucking hit this guy here. There we go. Just trying to save in peace here, but people won't leave me alone. Alrighty. Let's see here, I think... Well, yeah, since the lake is frozen, I'm going to guess Fire Reaver goes there. Guess I'm going to kill this lady real quick first, though. Guard you, brothers. Nobody else here. Unfortunately for you. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, there you go. I'm assuming if we shot the gem, it wouldn't open with all the ice there. Nothing down here. Jesus, it must be awfully cold outside, because I'm pretty sure lakes don't freeze like this. Yeah, typically not all the way to the bottom like that. So these poor ladies out here without a proper coat and no hat, not even a head of hair, gonna get a little frostbite on the old dome, I think. This is not the time for showing midriff, I don't think. Alright, what do we got here? That's fire. Got guys up there. Ah, yeah, okay. We gotta get over to that one, which means we're probably maybe gonna have to fight these guys, unless we can sort of avoid them. Ow. There we go. Good God. Okay. Whew. Wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to even get up. Oh, no! I wasn't sure if we were even gonna be able to get up there, but I guess we get a second chance to try. Do that one more time here. I wonder if a little bit of telekinetic projectiles would be good here. Oh, actually, well, I guess this will work. Oh my God, dude, this is gonna piss me off because I can't really fight them or like get up there cleanly. There we go. Let's try this, I guess. All right, I think we're fine. There we go. Oh, well, that one would have been my fault. We might be able to get a partial soul off of this guy. There we go. All right. Okay. Now then, let's try this one more time here. Assuming the Light Reaver is what we need here to get the gem. Alright, no sweat. Huh. There's I must be somebody up there. As I say, I heard somebody yelling at me. which way do we go in here? I always forget. Whoop. Actually, might be able to get some souls here. Oh, there we go. We got her. There's one. I'm shocked that that missed us. Looks like they don't teach you how to swim in Seraphan school. So, there you go. Easy enough. Whew. That should have hit us, I think. Actually, don't know if we even need to fight those two. Maybe we just go this way instead. Alright, yeah, so far so good. I'm not going to stop to look around too much unless...
Seize him!
Well, I mean, I guess if we get stuck, that's one thing, but unless we see something particularly interesting at some point. There we go. Should be able to just get this lady now, maybe. With these attacks. Alright, that'll work. I don't really need the sword, but... Excuse me? My soul? Oh, I guess I got it. Alright. I don't remember which door it came in here. Let's just try this one. I think this is the wrong door. Hopefully we don't have to fight those guys again. Okay. Yeah, this looks different. And I don't think anything's really changed here, so... Can't go that way. Must have to go this way.
Suddenly and inexplicably, I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path. Again, I sensed nothing of that temporal distortion, the peculiar sense of displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize it.
So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now, and I am not so foolish as I've let you believe. We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Seraphan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malik, do not let this creature leave. He poses a danger to the Circle. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the Time Streamer. I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses!
Lord Mobius, there is trouble within. The Circle is under
Hold
attack.
fast, Malik. This one is the real danger to us.
What are you trying to concoct here, Mobius?
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose, corrupting everything you encounter?
I admit that I've underestimated you to this point, Mobius. But it's a mistake I won't repeat.
Wrong again, Raziel. Now, Malik, bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraithblade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraithblade tried vainly to embrace its physical twin.
Okay, that's actually really interesting. So if you're not aware, that is a different perspective of the opening cinematic for Blood Omen. So basically, what we just heard there was the Circle under attack by Vorador. So Vorador is here right now, killing the Circle, which sets off the events for this whole story. So yeah, I guess Ariel is alive. I guess in this time period, because she's about to get killed by Mortanius shortly-ish, and now we know why Malik wasn't there to protect the Circle, because he was in here with Mobius, because Mobius was doing dickhead stuff, and he probably manipulated this so Malik would end up, well, for one, surviving the attack, but two, also he kind of gets the shaft from old Mortanius, who like rips his soul out of his body and binds it to a suit of armor. So that's some nasty business. But yeah, we haven't seen Mortanius at all in this one. I thought maybe we would, but I guess not. And yeah, now we have the Soul Reaver, but there seems like there's some funny business going on here with this one, because Raziel doesn't have the weirdness, you know, the weird sensation or whatever of the history being able to change itself or whatever, like he often does with the other Reaver blades. So it seems like this is a different one.
Come to take your revenge, demon? Back to hell with you!
I recognize these two as my former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Kain's vampire sons. Melchiah and Zephon, the weakest of Kain's brood. These bastards had no idea what future lay in store for them, how they would become the very thing they so despised. The Reaver hummed with ravenous anticipation. Janos had called it a vampiric blade, endowed with the power to drain its victims of their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
Yeah, right. It's a vampiric blade, so not a soul-eating blade, a blood-eating blade, which is not the Reaver that we know. Also, these are, yeah, two of the brothers from the original Soul Reaver. The weaker ones, as he said. I think this one's Melchiah, with the sword here. Also, I'm just noticing here, I think we're invincible. Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, we can't die, because the Soul Reaver is just too strong. Also, I wonder if we... hang on.
The Reaver exerted some mysterious power over me. It sustained my energy, enabling me to prolong my physical manifestation indefinitely. In fact, bonded to the blade as I was, I could no longer shift into the spirit realm at will. Nor was I able to summon the Reaver's twin, for my Wraithblade had been disabled in the confrontation with Mobius.
Yeah, I wondered about that. So, we can't actually even go spectral right now. Oh, there we go. Got one. Yeah, the blade just took the blood, and there goes the soul. Didn't even get a chance to eat it. Even though we can still like, trying to eat souls. Seems like that's not necessary at the moment. So the real question now is, are we going to get to kill everybody, or are they going to skimp out and make it so we only kill a couple of these guys? Okay, I'll take a hit for a hit, that's fine. I'll live with that. I mean, we can't die, so it's just a matter of how long is this going to take. It's kind of like a weird game design thing where, I mean, we're kind of just doing busy work in a way. But in universe, I guess, what's going on, you know, has some impact, makes some sense in the story or whatever. There we go, we got him.
As Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade, I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
So I guess that's just retelling in case you don't try to shift into the spectral realm like I did before. Yeah, and I guess, given how invincible we are, it makes sense why the, I don't know, everybody basically doesn't want us to have this sword, because we're causing some real problems here, I think, potentially.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get through us first.
My former brethren, Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Kain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Kain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
Yeah, that is interesting, actually. So I think this one here is Rahab. This has got the blue color scheme. The other one will be Duma. I actually wonder if I can get away from these guys for a sec. Can I, No, I can't shoot force projectiles anymore to, like, try to separate them or anything. I mean, I probably wouldn't work all that well anyway. They'd probably just come right back, but... Oh, wow, he died fast. Duma is supposed to be the strongest warrior of all of them, I think. At least of the ones we met in Soul Reaver. The other guy, Turl, hard to say, because he did not appear. Will he appear here? I guess we will see. There we go. I wonder if they have the same voice actors as they did in Soul Reaver. Kind of hard to tell because I think they all had some substantial effects on their voices. And actually, I think Zephon was voiced by Tony J, the same guy who does the Elder God. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if he even said anything or if he sounded like Tony J or not. I guess maybe it'll say in the credits. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to go here. Alright, let's get in here.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Kain's command. So dutiful and righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Turel had eluded my vengeance. The Sarafan Turel would not.
Aha, I'm glad they addressed that. Alright. Let's take care of old Terrell here. Oh, he's awfully aggressive, isn't he? Loves to do the poke. Oh, if there's a fast way to, like, do these fights or what? Maybe just poke him myself like this? Absolutely disrespect the man for not showing up in Soul Reaver. I feel like these pokes don't do that much damage though, so I don't know if this is actually going to be faster than just trying to fight in the regular way or not. It's the only way we can, like, reliably hit him, it seems like, though. There we go. Looks like he can take a bit of a chunk off our HP bar, though. I don't think he can attack fast enough to kill us, though. Well, I tried to get the soul, but I don't think it worked. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, can't forge the physical Reaver or anything. Then in here, right there, it's not going to be another Soul Reaver in here because Prince William, I think it was, right? He's not even born yet, I don't think, as of the events of right now. So, no body, no Reaver or anything like that. Well, there's one guy left. Well, two, I guess. There's Raziel and there's Mobius. I'm gonna guess Mobius gets away, though, given that he kind of knows what's going on and has been pulling some of the strings this whole time.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos? No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Ordrin turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
Oh, Raziel is pissed. And yeah, I wondered if their frescoes would be here or whatever, but it would appear that they are not. So I guess those are memorials for the events that are happening right now. I guess he's just gonna walk. Where are you going, dude? Oh, he's coming. He's working on it. Actually wondering if we could even get upstairs, but I guess not. Anyway, have at ye. Also, I do appreciate the line of him apparently being a righteous fiend. That's how very clever. And yeah, Raziel is kind of kind of an arrogant prick, I think it's fair to say, as a Seraphan. And also, kind of now, as well, as a Wraith here. He's working us over, though. You can see he's taking chunks out of our HP, but the Reaver's keeping us alive, thankfully. I feel like this is actually easier than Turo because the sword has a shorter reach. We gotta have him on the ropes by now. Any minute now. If I can hit him again. Wait, I know what we gotta do. We gotta force. How could I forget the poke strat? Actually, a little bit more range than I was expecting with the sword here. It is technically bigger than his. There we go.
I renounce you. And so it ends. My history comes full circle. Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this, Kain? Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it. Was this your destiny for me all along? Trust me. I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twinned soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Kain had been counting on all along. This was the edge of the coin, the minute flicker of probability upon which Kain had gambled everything.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Kain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead.
But Kain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
Ah, so there you go. I guess that explains the bonus content. Maybe that's not normally there when you start the game. And I had, in fact, unlocked that previously. So there we go. We made our own paradox or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's it, I think. Let's go ahead and see if the credits roll. I would say so. So how about that for 2 cliffhanger endings in a row for a series? Yeah, and Kain mentioned the Hild there, I think it was. I don't think we've heard of them at all, up till this point, so pretty sure those guys get explained in Blood Omen 2 and probably more likely in Legacy of Kain Defiance, because Blood Omen 2 takes place, well, I think it takes place before the Soul Reaver games, I think, but it was released after this game, like chronologically in our timeline. And then, of course, the series ended as we know it with Defiance. And yeah, I mean, I guess I would like to go back and replay those games, I guess, because I'm having fun coming back to them. And the well, I kind of remember how the series ends. You know, I don't remember the exact journey, so it'll be interesting to go back and re-experience that a bit, I think. Aside from that, yeah, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with the games, despite my, you know, complaining about the combat. It's just, for whatever reason, it's really not clicking with me in this game. But regardless, yeah, it's still a fun game, and the story's awesome, obviously, and the presentation's really, really nice and everything. One thing I do wonder, though, is, like, if Raziel goes back in time and kills himself, then isn't that a paradox all by itself? Because he put everybody in the coffins in the first place to be resurrected, but if he's dead, then how does he? I don't know. I'm breaking my brain. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Yeah. Anyway, so cool game. Glad we came back to it, or glad I came back to it. Glad to get to show it off in the old PS2 here. So, yeah, I'll see you next time, and, yeah, maybe we'll start up Blood Omen 2 before too long.